Morning, everyone. Yesterday was the consecration of the stone at my mother's graveside, Ray Bennett, who passed away 12 months ago, almost to the day. And I made a little speech to those who came to support us at that sad time. Although, in truth, I couldn't call it exactly a sad time. My mum was 98 and had lived, I think, a good life. But even so, I wanted to share with you all the speech I made. If you're interested, you can listen to the whole thing or just some of it. But I wanted to record it for posterity regardless. So here it is. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm grateful of this opportunity to say just a few words about our dear mum Ray Bennett on this very important occasion. I do think I was blessed and very fortunate to have such a loving mother, and it's no exaggeration to say that she loved us, my brother and me, to distraction. To give you some idea, when my wife Tootie was in hospital giving birth to our first daughter, Cecily Anna, my mum rang the labour ward to find out how I was doing. I'd actually passed out. I had more nurses administering to me than Tootie did, as it happened. But that was the kind of care and attention she gave to her boys. I do know that Mum was devastated by the death of our dear father, Cecil George Bennett, at the young age of 59, and it changed her life irrevocably. It was a very difficult time for her, but even so, she attended our wedding in Sydney and made a beautiful speech to us, which I thought was a great testament to her courage in the face of great personal tragedy. Although she was still a very attractive woman with many interested suitors in her hometown of Brisbane, she took no other partner for the rest of her life. She did live and care for her mother, Lydia Fox, in Brisbane until she passed away at the age of 101, and then fed her caregiving nature by becoming a tour guide with Sunshine Coaches and travelling the world with her elderly passengers for many years after. She finally moved to Sydney to be closer to us, my brother and me, and had a unit in Chatswood where she lived happily for many years. However, many falls at home and an operation for bowel cancer saw her move into Kamilaroi Uniting Care in Lane Cove, very close to our family home. I think these years at Kamilaroi were some of her happiest, and she often said to both David and me how contented she was there. The staff, who are all lovely island girls, and many of the residents were very fond of her and spoke warmly to me when I visited. Being so close, of course, I saw Mum almost every day for the past 8 years, and often took her to Zavelli's in Lane Cove to enjoy a fish lunch, something she really looked forward to. She often spoke to me about death, asking me if I was prepared for her passing, to which I replied, "More than ready, Mum, when are you going?" And then we'd laugh together until the tears rolled down our cheeks. Mum held no fear whatsoever of her demise. She also asked me quite often if I thought she would make 100, and I always reassured her that she would, reminding her that she was from hardy English stock and as strong as a mallee ball, after which more laughter would ensue. And Mum almost made it too, being just 1 month short of 98 when a bout of flu took her suddenly just 12 months ago. I think of her now with love and deep gratitude for her unswerving loyalty, support and devotion she gave both David and me throughout her entire life. She was indeed a woman of worth. Rest in peace, Mum.